YouTube video titled Confirmed. Dinar Dong and ZIM Portal is open. Limited time access begins July 2025. RV News. Including an intro for your channel. RV News written in paragraph format and without headings. Welcome back to RV News, your trusted source for breaking updates and reliable insights on all things related to the global currency revaluation. If you're holding IQD, VND, or ZIM, and waiting patiently for that long-anticipated RV, then buckle up because today's news is nothing short of explosive. The confirmation has finally arrived, and the official Dinar Dong and ZIM exchange portal is now live. That's right, the portal is officially open, and for a limited time only. This moment, speculated for over a decade, is finally materializing in front of our very eyes. Whether you're a seasoned investor or someone who just recently joined the RV community, this update is one you simply can't afford to miss. So grab a notepad and stay tuned as we unpack everything you need to know about the current portal opening, the exchange process, timelines, bank coordination, and what you must do now to be part of this monumental financial transition. After months, some would say years of cryptic silence, disinformation, and behind-the-scenes negotiations, we now have verifiable confirmation from trusted RV insiders and newly released communications from international banking liaisons that the Dinar Dong and ZIM Redemption Portal is not only active but already processing early priority appointments. The activation began quietly in the first days of July 2025 and was only revealed through high-level military and treasury insiders late last night. Since then, chatter among top-tier financial analysts and select Tier 3 holders has exploded, with details about how the limited-time access window will work. According to several independent confirmations, this first wave is geared specifically toward early adopters, private group members, and Tier 4B individuals, which includes many of you watching this right now. So what exactly does this mean for Dinar Dong and ZIM holders? First off, it confirms that the global currency reset long talked about in hushed tones is no longer theory but active implementation. This isn't a test or a soft rollout. The portal is live, and banks have been briefed. More importantly, redemption centers in the US, Canada, Australia, and key EU zones are now online and connected directly to the QFS, or Quantum Financial System. For those not familiar, the QFS is the backbone of this new financial structure. It is designed to allow secure, asset-backed, real-time settlements on a global scale. This eliminates fraud, double spending, and central banking manipulation that has plagued fiat-based systems for decades. We've also received credible documentation that identifies July 5th through July 19th as the primary redemption window. This is the limited time access everyone's talking about. During this 2-week stretch, Dinar Dong and ZIM holders will be able to log into the official RV exchange portal, verify their holdings, schedule appointments at designated redemption centers, and choose their desired exchange method. It's through direct deposit, bond-backed crypto wallets, or precious metal options. The flexibility being offered is astounding, and it marks a historic turning point in how global finance will function in the years to come. Let's talk about rate confirmations. While no official government or IMF website has yet published hard numbers, the leaked memos provided by Tier 1 bank insiders suggest highly favorable rates for all three currencies. For the Iraqi dinar, the expected rate during this limited redemption window is hovering around $3.91 to $4 per IQD. For the Vietnamese dong, which was long undervalued due to post-war currency suppression, rates between 47 cents and 71 cents per VND are being reported. And for the ZIM bondholders, here's where it gets really interesting. Multiple redemption center insiders have confirmed contract rate offers based on humanitarian project submissions. Some of those ZIM redemptions could yield figures that sound almost fantastical, ranging into the millions per bond, provided projects align with global healing, infrastructure rebuilding, or agricultural development. Another critical detail is the access method to the portal itself. From what we've gathered, individuals must be invited either via email or through pre-registered currency exchange groups. Each invite contains a unique access code and verification token to ensure secure login. The email comes with embedded instructions on how to upload currency verification documentation, declare holdings, and schedule your in-person appointment. If you haven't received your email yet, don't panic. The rollout is happening in phased batches to avoid server overload and administrative bottlenecks. Now let's discuss the security measures in place. All portal activity is being monitored. Under military-grade encryption, and facial recognition software will be used at redemption centers to verify identity. To avoid fraud and unauthorized access, no walk-ins will be accepted. Appointments are mandatory. Each person will be assigned a redemption advisor, a trained financial professional, who will walk you through rates, payout structures, NDAs, and future management of your funds. This level of security and professionalism underscores the seriousness and legitimacy of the process. It's not the Wild West scenario many feared, but a structured, precise, and protected financial operation. We must also acknowledge the time sensitivity of this opportunity. The window is not open indefinitely. After July 19th, the current portal phase will close, and the exchange process will shift to a slower, publicly available banking model, most likely offering lower street-level rates. This means if you're sitting on Dinar, Dong, or ZIM and have been waiting for a sign to exchange, this is it. Procrastination could result in lower value, missed opportunities, or added red tape in later redemption phases. This limited access window is designed specifically to reward those who held the vision and the faith through years of uncertainty. For those asking what they need to prepare, here's a quick checklist. First, ensure all your currencies are neatly organized, bundled, and properly counted. Second, have your valid government-issued ID ready, passport or driver's license. Third, prepare a simple outline if you're redeeming ZIM and wish to access the contract humanitarian rates. The outline doesn't have to be a formal business plan but should demonstrate your intent to use the funds for meaningful, ethical, and impactful work. Fourth, make sure your email is regularly checked, including spam folders for potential portal access links. And finally, practice calmness. This process will be life-changing, but it must be approached with maturity, clarity, and responsibility. Let's touch briefly on the banking institutions involved. According to our contacts, major U.S. banks like Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America are already participating under NDAs and preparing private wealth teams to handle the incoming flood of high-net-worth clients post-redemption. Specialized regional banks and private currency exchange centers have also been tapped for overflow traffic. For those outside the U.S., sovereign banks across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East have begun the process of integrating with QFS-compatible redemption platforms. This is a global event, not limited to North America. If you're in Canada, the UK, Australia, or even in Asia and Africa, your participation is equally valid as long as you've been pre-cleared and follow the portal instructions. There are also reports surfacing that the U.S. Treasury and international monetary agencies have designated a portion of the revaluation funds for strategic humanitarian development. This has further fueled speculation that ZIM Redemption could serve as a major funding mechanism for climate restoration, poverty alleviation, and digital infrastructure projects under the Nasara-Gassara framework. Whether or not those laws have been formally enacted is still debated, but their principles, debt forgiveness, financial transparency, and global wealth distribution, are clearly embedded in the structure of this redemption event. Word of caution: scammers are going to come out of the woodwork in droves. If anyone asks for your currency, bank info, or upfront payment for special access, walk away. The real portal is free to access, tightly monitored, and never requires money upfront. Make sure you only trust official communications that come from verified sources or through your known currency group networks. If in doubt, do not click. It's better to be cautious than conned. Another thing we must mention: several military analysts and retired intel agents now publicly state that this RV is part of a much broader geopolitical realignment. The suppression of oil-backed fiat systems, the de-dollarization of global trade, and the emergence of BRICS-backed currencies are not random events. They are all signs that the world's monetary balance is shifting. The Dinar, Dong, and ZIM, once dismissed as speculative plays, are now at the forefront of a global awakening to asset-based value. And those who prepared wisely are about to benefit immensely. If you've been holding on for years, enduring the ridicule, doubt, and endless delays, know that your time has come. The confirmation of the portal is the green light we've all waited for. Yes, more phases will follow. Yes, adjustments may occur. But the door is now open, and it won't stay open forever. You must decide whether to act or let fear and uncertainty delay your breakthrough. To everyone watching, share this video, make your fellow holders aware, and stay connected with RV News as we continue bringing you